Well, I remember meeting Joe for the first time. I think it might have been one of our first services at St. Peter's when we arrived from England. You just came up to me and said hi and how are you, and introduced yourself, and you told me about the boys and that how you and Jeremy alternate, and that's the first time that I remember meeting you. Yeah,
I think we were told that you had just arrived and that you come from the UK, Maya was a similar age to the boys, so I was quite excited to meet you actually. To say hi.
I remember that.
Mum. I'm Jo and I am married to Jeremy, and I've got 3 kids. Zara, who's 8, and Craig and Andrew, who are 6.
I'm Tamlin and I'm married to Grant, and we've got 3 kids, Maya, Jessie and Jade, and number 4 on the way.
I have been meeting with a prayer partner or in a prayer triplet for almost 20 years, I figured out this week. And 4 years ago we moved into Fishhook, so when we moved I couldn't meet with the last person, so I was looking for somebody local and that I could meet with again, so I approached Tamlin, so we've been meeting for 4 years.
You know the importance of prayer and the need to pray and talk to God and cry out to Him and ask Him for help and share life with God actually. But sometimes practically, I think in our own brokenness and humanness of wanting to do things on our own, we're not very good at doing it.
I find being accountable to somebody a huge help. It helps so much knowing on a Wednesday morning at this time, I'm meeting up with Tamlin and we're gonna pray. And it's a huge encouragement. A lot of the time when I'm praying by myself, it's, Lord, help me. And it's these kind of emergency prayers and not thoughtful prayers, like recognizing that we can talk to God, He's there for more than just emergency needs. So it helps to, when you're meeting with somebody else, to be praying for their needs, and it takes the focus off yourself. So it's more than just connecting, helping us to connect with God. We're actually building a relationship with each other and having fellowship with each other, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's been really cool. It's interesting why coming together to pray is often different to praying personally. It feels like a collective belief together about who God is that sometimes we struggle with personally. As time has gone on, we've got deeper and actually started looking at things that are really on the heart, that's coming out in behavioral aspects, you know, like not Lord take the thorn away, but help me actually with an idol or something that I'm putting first instead of you. And actually sitting down and talking to someone helps you really grapple with maybe what the deeper issue is, and we can ask each other helpful questions.
Rather praying in the struggle, how do we react? What is the godly way to react to it, and how do we respond, and how do we turn to God in it? And because we've spoken about what we're going to pray for beforehand, I'm thinking, okay, what can we recognize about God in this situation?
I'd say prayer becomes more effective because it's not superficial, and I think, like as Joe just said, you getting to more of the heart of the matter over time, you know, as the layers start unfolding, you just get to more of the heart of things. We're not meant to walk this Christian faith on our own, and meeting up is one way of not doing it on our own.
Prayer helps me feel more connected with God, and I'm aware that we shouldn't really be relying on our feelings in our walk with the Lord. Like we need to, because often we feel far away from the Lord, and we need to remember the truth of what's in the Bible. But praying definitely helps me feel closer.
I think it's acknowledging our humanness. So prayer is actually going, I'm human, I'm not God, I don't have control over everything, but God is the one who's all-seeing and all-knowing, and He's the one that helps.
Praying together definitely deepens that relationship, because we are grappling with what's at the heart, and bringing those things to the Lord. So we are sharing, after time, deep things that we are struggling with. That definitely deepens the relationship.